I was like, it's like, man, I adjusted stuff and it made it 10 times worse. Yes. Yeah, back down to 4 seconds. Okay, good. I was really concerned that I would have to get a whole nother computer. Okay, thank you. Oh my God. Yes. That's sexy. Wow. You had a rat tail? We had whatever you would call between a rat tail and a mullet. It was like this wide. It wasn't like a thin, it was like,
Mine was a rash.
see, but it wasn't a mullet. It was just like she just kept
You
like,
did?
yeah, my
Yeah.
mom, so my mom cut her hair and she just kept like this patch back here. And like, I mean, you would get like that
Yeah.
long, it was like that wide, like that
And it
puffy.
just curls up.
And I was just like,
My,
woman,
my kid is starting one.
yes.
And my wife's like, no. I was like, I had one growing up. And my uncle, I remember it, 5 years
Yeah.
old, I was watching TV and he's like, it's time to go and snip. And I didn't give a shit.
It didn't traumatize you? I think I would have freaked
My
out.
mom was like, yeah, it was like, it was looking long. I had to braid it. I had a bead in it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, I had
5
dreadlocks.
years old.
I had dreadlocks for a while before I went
Yeah.
bald. So
Yeah,
I know I know the interesting hair choices.
when I saw my kid one, I was like, they're not. But,
Yeah, leave it, leave it.
I want to like get some blonde hair on him.
Sure, 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 sure. Excuse me, ma'am.
What the fuck you want? Trying to count money.
Oh, I thought you might be one of those people that hates ma'am.
I do hate ma'am. Do you want another beer?
Probably not yet. I drink way too much, and I do have to pack.
Look at your money.
Where's that? Oh, I think the tip jar. You have to be at the airport at 4 a.m. and I haven't packed at all or organized the shit I need to turn over all this crap to other people. Oh, can you hear me calling out your name?
This round's gonna be good. Great.
I figured as much. You think we're getting close to, should I give the 1 minute call?
Yes, I'm done. Yep.
So, do you want me to help sell? I feel like you're twice as fast at me.
I'll let you know if it's too crazy, but it's just extreme.
All righty, folks, we're about to start our second game of bingo here tonight. If you did not get a chance to get in on this, remember, half the proceeds tonight are going to support the Clark Fork Prep New High School. I'll see how many times tonight I can say that. After a few more beers, it's going to be Clark Fork Prep Snarp Darp. Make sure to come on up to the table. We're closing this game in 1 minute. Again, if you'd like to get one more card, or I should say 3 more for $3, come on up. 1 minute call. Be with you everywhere. I do that. Yes. Where? Sources. Window capture. No. Actions. I really like one of the cool big air run machines. Like hooks the ball up at the top of like a yeah, yeah. That would work. I don't get it was inappropriate. Oh crap! It's a lot of O's. Oh. Alrighty, friends, this game is closed. I have a feeling we're going to be a little heavy here at the start, so pay attention with those O's. Let's start though with an 62. 62. Oh, that's so fast. Oh, that's so sexy. It's really sad the things that excite me about 42. Man, it's slow latency on a internet projection. And keep it leaning to the right side of your card with another O. That's 73. 73. If you like O's, then you'll love 64. 64. What's that? And again, a reminder, folks, we're just doing a classic bingo round. 5 in a row, column or diagonal. That's all we're looking for. And I was looking for this one. Sit back, relax. You just made a new friend with dinner for two with a view. 69. 69.
Yeah, I'm gonna count this and then I'll
Frankly, out of all those O's back to back to back, I'm a little exhausted. So let's move up to N. N 44. N 44. And I'll be honest, I'm just not that creative. So we're going to stay in those N's for a bit, apparently, with an N 41. N 41. 4 yellows in a row, now 4 whites in a row. Whenever people are like, these numbers mean so much, I'm like, you don't know what actual random looks like, do you? It's fun. Let's keep it rolling right down the middle there with an N40. N40. And yes, obviously, I'm just picking these off the top of my head and I'm not very creative. So, speaking of which, I'll just do another N just to balance it out with an N36. N36. It's our total? Really?
Wait, let me double check.
Okay. Should be 130.
3. Okay, yep.
Okay,
Okay.
just 5 by 2. Oh, no, it is. It does work out. 69 definitely divided
Yeah,
by 3.
69. Yes, I thought of that. There
And folks, I'm excited to announce if you're sophomoric like I am, you'll be excited to learn that the pot tonight is actually $69. $69 going out to the crew. All right, I'm over N's. I'm over O's. Let's get some B's in there with a beehive, B5. B5. And actually, if you're not going on break, I would take one hazy whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Or I can harass somebody else. It's not like they're busy. This asshole never does anything. He just wears stupid sunglasses and it's it. Stop being busy. I'm trying to annoy you. And let's hit that G spot with a G60. G60. And now, my friends, the answer to life, the universe, and everything. N42. N42.
Okay, I'm out, even though I'm not right.
Okay, thank you. Have a great break. Bouncing back up to the top of that lucky 13. B13. B13. Remember, just look for 5 in a row, column or diagonal here. Classic bingos. Here's your best chance to get one with an I. I-20. I-20. And just to round it off, let's do an I-24. I-24. So I can't hear you. Bingo! All right, hold your cards, folks. I don't trust this guy at all. Oh, we might have a double winner. How do you split 60? Well, I'll leave that one there. We're going to check it up here. Yeah, nobody used their free. Actually, you did use the free space diagonal. Wait, hold on. Let me just check really quick. We got a B5, an I-24, a free space, mooch, a G60, and an O62. That's a good bingo. Now we got a B13, B 24, 42, 60, and 69. That's 2 good bingos. Give me a hand, y'all. 2 people to share your ire. We split that out to $34 per person, which I can't do with the money we have. And so I can't split
No, you're
that.
fine. We're donating it to the same place, so it's all.
Are you guys putting it all back in?
Yeah.
Okay, can I just give you $69 then, and then it's not my responsibility to split it between you guys? Because I didn't have change enough to split it up. Okay, fantastic. Thank you.
Jumping in on selling.
Okay. Yeah, if you need help, I'm more than welcome to, but I think she's been doing a little bit about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So I might just sit here. All right, folks, we have another game coming up, and I'm going to call this next game not a classic bingo, but a 4 corners. If you don't know what 4 corners is, Think about it for 2 seconds. All you need is the four corners of your board filled to win the next bingo. I'll show you a visual example as we get close. But again, this next game will be four corners. And again, if you can afford it, buy a few cards tonight. Again, we're raising money for a great cause down here tonight. So go for it. Give it some love. Hey, Again, folks, it's a huge priority for Clark Fork Prep to have a very diverse student body. In order to do that, they need to be able to give out some scholarships. And in order to give out scholarships, you need to buy some damn bingo cards. So again, we got that sexy pants Mr. Mike walking around. Give it as much as you can. Again, half of everything tonight, they're going straight towards supporting Clark Fork Prep. And folks, the more cards you buy, the more we can donate to Clark Fork Prep, and the higher our pot will be. So dish it out if you can. I can. Right. That makes sense. So I'm trying to text Zach stuff. He's gonna be in bed by the time I can drop this off to him. So, if that makes sense, yeah, he'll be running this and so yeah for
He did bingo
next
this
2
week,
weeks.
right?
Yeah, it was just stuff I realized like I was clicking off after changing the color, so it didn't have
Oh.
like a blue around it. I just realized it's actually great to leave the blue on because that shows people looking up at the last number logos.
Oh, I see.
Just basic stuff like that.
I feel like I'm the most efficient at this yet.
Oh, I'm not at all. I end up
It's the counting part.
I end up chatting with everybody.
Counting part that I'm just being master at. I don't really count so good.
It's by the threes that starts to mess with you. Or is it just here?
It's this part.
Okay, that's embarrassing because that's like second grade crap. Mike, get your shit together.
Somebody gave me $2 and coins.
We don't take coins. That's what I tell them.
Well, what I'm going to do is that's going to go in your information deck. You know, so $2 go and get that. I don't think I got very much here. That's just
All right, folks, we're about to start our third game. Again, a four corners game. I will show you what that looks like visually here in a second. So if you would like to get in for this third game, it's only $3, and half of that will go straight to helping support Clark Fork Prep. Yeah, this is your 1 minute call, 1 minute before we start our third round. Force is also just a terrible mess.
Hey, Aaron, did you give me everything you had?
I saw her stuff a bunch of it into her.
Dude, you give me 150? 6, 8, 10.
There were two 20s and a 10, and then 40 and 5s. I actually did. No, no, I remember. 16, 16.
Oh, that's why. I'm an idiot. I'm counting this to the register. We always are registered at 250, so I'm out of muscle memory. No. I was counting it. I was counting 250. I was like, because that's what we do the register to everything. So just like muscle memory.
He was trying to count to Canadian, don't you know? Yeah. I know all of us are here just breaking back. God, pretty easy way to just All righty, crew. This game is closed. Again, just a reminder, we're doing a four corners. Which again, I don't know how else to describe, but here's what it looks like. It's like you just need the four corners. And then nothing else really matters. I will be calling the I, N, and G numbers, but we'll move through them pretty quickly. But again, all we're looking for is B's and O's to fill those four corners. Nothing else matters in this world, but if you still want to mark them some way, feel free. If that fills your little heart with joy, I'd say go for it. Much like I'd say go for joining the newsletter for Clark Fork Prep. I have a sign up for the newsletter right up here. I hear it's a fantastic newsletter.
It's $55 cash prize.
Fair enough. It's so weird to hear numbers that low, but this is just different. Alrighty, folks. Our first number was a G46. G46. It does not matter, but if you want to look at a card and be like, if he wouldn't have chosen four corners, I would have won. I respect that. But let's get a proper one going here with a B10. B10. We had an I 16, but let's give you another B. That's B3. B3.
Did you get more money than me?
No, I need friends cash.
You win.
So this is the winner's prize.
We have an N39 and 39, but let's give you the O. That's an O66. O66. The Lazy Satan O66.
You're starting.
Thanks.
But we're gonna change. Sorry.
That's
Maybe
okay.
60 or something. That's
Well, what's the? I guess you can fill that.
uh,
Yeah.
those-
And I'll get the ones out of here. In between bingo rounds, can I roll?
Do it G52. I think you're like gonna roll a big fatty joint. But here's what you care about in 074. 074.
You're okay with that there? Changing that up. This is the prize money.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but we are looking for a 4 corners. Again, the only thing that matters is your B and O columns, and we only need the top and the bottom of them. And thus, you don't care that I just pulled an N35, but just for legal Montana gambling standards here. Or that I just got a G51. Sorry. I got 3 O's in a row, or N's in a row here, so nobody cares, but that's an N40. An N37. And an N38. You can check to see if you would have got a bingo using that free space if I weren't such a pain in the butt, made you do a 4 corners. And now an O64. O64. Simmer down over there. Don't make me call security on you. They got some I's up in here. I got I-19 for you, which does not matter. An I-25, also not super important. And a G60. But again, you can double check. You can make different marks and see how the board would have gone if we lived in a alternative reality or something. But here we go. Let's get nasty for a second. Let's get up to those B's. How about 7 minutes in B7 heaven? B7. And here we go. 3rd time in a row. That lucky B13. B13. Again, we just need 4 corners in case you are not the quickest person to pick up on things. We're only looking for those 4 spots on your board. I was about to be like, if you're a bartender here at Cranky's with the most obnoxious sunglasses I've ever seen, you probably need to be told what game we're playing multiple times. I still have never seen you do an ounce of work. You just stand around pointing at things. You son of a fuck. I got an N42, N42. I got a G50, G50. Quick break. An I-17. Also, none of this matters. Much like what that bartender's name is or what the hell he's even doing here. None of it really matters. Maybe else to talk about on board. But here's something special for you. We got a Beehive B5. B5. I mean, that weird space of being too sober to be drunk, but not sober enough to be nice. The story of my, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. days on a good day. All righty, we got a couple other no account turd bag numbers here with N36 and I-23. And here we go with an It's 69. 69. But seriously though, like that could mean something else. I didn't hear it, it doesn't count. Hark, who bingo's there? All right, bring it up if you're claiming. All right, folks, we might have a bingo. A very quiet, shy little bingo from the back. It's a good thing I'm not playing because if I got it, I would tear the roof off this place. I'd be so damn excited. Excuse me, ma'am. This is a little naughty. She had a 10 and a 5 in the B's, but then she had a 64, and guess what? A 69 in the O's. That, my friends, is a good bingo. Give her hands. You have to clap. I'm looking at you guys. You have to clap unless you have food in your hands. We have $55 for let's see. Sure is the heck I know. I didn't do it. No, but then they can trash out easier. They can tip me out easier. They could donate to them easier. They can do it all.
Yeah.
Alrighty, friends. We'll be coming around here soon to get you going. We have at least 2 more games of bingo here tonight. I think it'll probably be about 2. One more regular round, and then we'll pick a pattern for our final game. A fairly easy one, hopefully. Folks, we are coming up to your last call for the kitchen. If you could get your order in the next 2 minutes or so, we'd sure appreciate it. Again, get it while it's hot. And serving out. We'll be closing. Last orders taken at 8:30, but the cocktails will be flowing till much later. So enjoy those as well. I think I put an order in with him. I don't know if he.
I'll check in.
I don't know if he did or not. I couldn't tell if he. The problem being a random asshole is that people don't always know if I'm serious or not. Baby, get ready.
Sure they're reading.
Awesome, thank you.
Right. Yeah.
This one's gonna be small.
Talk to my exes. They're used to it. Wait, what?
You gotta do yourself dirty, as I said.
Because people somehow assume that they assume all sorts of things. I like the self degradation.
I lost my Thank you. Thank you
Thank you guys. Have a great night. Gosh, yeah, this is a very poor choice to do a fundraiser. But we were talking.
I learn.
But we were talking. She was like, "It's not just getting the name on here too. It doesn't cost them anything to do it down here." So
I'm afraid beef is you turn around and listen to the other. Yeah, it seems that everyone on the breaking hurts.
Wow.
Righty, folks, I'm going to give you the 1 minute warning. If you'd like to buy a simple $3 bingo card and join us for our fourth of 5 games, come on up to the table. You have 1 minute from right now.
Hey, Mike. Hey, yeah.
I don't watch it. Yeah, right.
Okay, 39. Yeah.
Sorry, I promise I'm not being a complete waste. I'm texting the guy that's going to fill in for me. It's like, hey, can you come down for 15 minutes?
It's ready whenever you are. Everyone has bingo cards.
Oh, okay, that's really aggressive. Okay, fine, sorry. I am right now. All right, friends, this game is closed. Let's play a quick and dirty round here of some basic bingo. Again, just 5 in a row, column or diagonal. And let's get this party started here with a B1. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. B1. Just a classic 5 round game, like I just said, Jen. Thank you so much for paying attention. God, kids these days. I'll give you an 064, 064 for a classic game of bingo.
22 Lakers. Bingo for me, man.
And let's do an N37 and 37. Again, folks, thank you so much for coming out. We're down here to support the Clark Fork Prep School, which will be opening, just in a few months. I hope that makes any of you organizers panic. It's already here. Don't F it up. Don't F it up. Let's do a G54, G54.
Not a real job. Stupid. Ah! For a real job, I wouldn't have to pay most of it back in taxes. No, it doesn't. It means that I don't get taxed anything. What?
You would
Maybe, actually. I just literally shat myself out for tax.
I-19, I-19.
Yeah, it's always such a. Oh my gosh. It's always such a. What do you got? What you got?
but you worked hard enough to deserve it.
No, but I'm prepping hard enough for eventually somebody else to work hard for me.
Alright.
And let's go right down to the end. We already had B1, so let's give you G75. G75. That's what I said. Oh, 75. Somebody's talking to me, and it all slides together somehow. I'm only 1.5 beers in. It's that dangerous point where I'm actually a complete idiot. How about a B6? B6.
Sober, super functional, drunk, amazing. Somewhere in the middle, nightmare.
And don't wander too far from those B's. Let's do a B15. B15. Again, look for those classic bingos. Let's see if this next number helps you. How about 062? 062.
Never tell me how close you are, because you know I'll just fight against you. Because I'm a dick that way, you know.
Let's do a G56. G56. Ah, crap. May the odds be never in your favor, Jen. Never. Lean over to those eyes. I-25, I-25. Look for that classic bingo 5 in a row, column or diagonal, I-25. Head over to the right side of your boards with the Lazy Saint. 066. 066. Then he needed a nap. And let's keep right there in those O's with an 070. 070. Again, looking for those classic bingos. All right, listen, she said it quietly, but she said it 3 times very angrily. Did you get one too? Bring them on up. Let's see what happened, folks. Everybody else, hold your cards.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
It's not about who gets it first. It's just we both got it in the same route. Don't worry. I didn't hear you either.
I thought I said no.
It might just because I'm ancient here. Tyler checkers first. We got a run of O's with a 66, 75, 70, 62, and 64. Used them all up. I like that. So that's a good bingo. Now we got a nice diagonal using the free space. Like you still have your mom do your laundry. It's fine. It's a B15, I-25. I'm 42 and my mom still does as well. G56 and an O70, my friends. We have two good bingos. That means we have so many not good bingos out there. So I need you guys to stick around. I'll count out this cash for you. Not a big pot, but we need to decide what our final round pattern is going to be.
Oh.
Can I recommend if they have to rotate like this, it confuses people's brains. So I'd recommend something symmetrical.
This guy.
Yeah, that one's good.
Right. Part would be cool.
That would be
Like you
seven.
said.
Yeah, too much right now.
45.
Okay, thank you.
Like that one. Is it that one?
Yeah, I did.
Diamond?
No magic diamonds?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that'd be very good too. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, folks, we have consensus for our next round. We're going to do a magic diamond. If you don't know what that means, I'll show it to you. And you're going to get your cash from that lovely, slightly green haired pixie over there. I don't know if she identifies as a pixie, but I sure think she does. And I think it's great. I'm here for it. Don't forget, folks, we have a bigger, louder, saucier bingo night every Tuesday and trivia every Wednesday, plus live music on Fridays. It's such a busy little pub these days, a busy little beaver of a lovely pub, especially now that we have a liquor license and food. So, again, folks, this will be our final round. If you'd like to play some bingo, get a few cards for this one. We're doing a special pattern, and it will be our final round tonight, your final chance to help out some awesome local students get a truly individualized education. Because at Clark Fork Prep, it is student-centered, teacher-led. And that's what we love. It was covered in crap. I'm sorry. It's like, again, this is our final game of the night. Get those cards in. Aaron will be coming around selling out for you. $3 gets you 3 chances to win that pot, with 50% of it going to support CFP. Sorry, who? All I see is behind church is that thing fighter. So we should boss for you clearly were not lying to me. You don't do this to science. It was important. I know that's why it's hard.
Well, they didn't watch them. So.
Speak health. I got more nice. More nice. You want? Okay. It's great. And folks, this is our final round and the final chance for you to donate at least tonight to Clark Fork Prep. So open up those wallets, dig out that cash. You don't spend it on anything else. When's the last time you used cash? Spend it all now, win dollars back. And Aaron will be coming around your table momentarily. We're doing a magic diamond. I'll show you what that means before we start. Do not stress, but we're doing a magic diamond round. It'll take a bit longer, so maybe get a couple more cards because that'll increase your chances. Because that's how randomness works. That's a lie. Don't look at that. Oh my God, thank you. Oh my gosh. Hey, Mike, can I get one more hazy, please? Thank you. I mean, I'd love 5 more, but I leave for Mexico in like 7 hours. I haven't packed, so I probably. You guys want to dive in? We have one last game of bingo going. You want to dive in? It's $3 to get 3 cards, and it supports like a cool new upstart school coming in. If you're interested, this lovely, slightly green-haired gal, she'll search out. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, man. These guys might be interested. Look at these guys. I talked them into it.
Just into it. I don't know. What is $20 in this?
7. Well, 6, actually. So to be fair, 6 is actually 18 cards to play. 6 sheets.
You're not a good DJ.
That's why I sit here in front of a microphone instead of having a real job. Screw getting up early. I'd rather stay up late drinking for free.
Oh yeah, give him $1 and we'll do 7. I don't want to color. We'll do 7. It's.
So
I mean, to be fair, if you have 3 more bucks, then you can each have 2 with 8. Just saying. But one of them's only going to get 1 card if we do it this way.
Yeah, we each get 2 cards.
Loving this action.
Oh, we're real.
Oh, grab some. Oh, come grab your daubers too. Yeah, get some daubers for the team. Or she can do it. Oh, she's awesome. No, losers come into the last game of bingo, but I guess we'll survive. It's a dauber. Sabdo, la premio gigante. No, I don't know what a USC voice is, to be honest. He can tell me and I can reiterate it, but I can't allow other people spitting into my microphone. All right, folks, we're getting very close to starting our last game. If you have not grabbed your cards, throw your hands in the air and wave them like you do actually care. There we go. She's on it. Again, folks, half the proceeds tonight are going to support the new, soon to be open Clark Fork Prep High School. And I'm actually going to call it now. This is your last call. This is your 1 minute warning. If you'd like to buy another card, come on up to the table or find Aaron. It's our last chance to play our last game, and we are doing a magic diamond. I will show you what that means. Do not panic. As I heard a guy literally say, I've never done bingo. Good God, did you actually get taught at school and not just play dodgeball and bingo at the end of the day? I'll tell you where they do much more than bingo. That's at Clark Fork Prep. Their outdoor excursions will involve things like fly fishing and hiking, not just endless amounts of dodgeball. Okay, again, last call. Come up to the table. We have about 10 seconds. As if I have a timer. As if I get over it. Alrighty, friends. This final game is closed. Just a heads up. If you look at the screens behind you, gentlemen, you will see we are going for a magic diamond. This is the magic diamond we're looking for. Got to clear out my goddamn sheet. I blame you. Oh, nothing. I call it scapegoating. I classically claim anything that goes wrong that was my fault. But then if anything I do wrong, I blame others.
Oh, true.
And in general, more things get fucked up around me than I fuck up, so I don't feel too bad. But yeah, if I'm ever like, God damn it, Aaron, it's just because I failed and I don't know how to deal with it as a tall white American male. Even though most of my life has just been a sad travesty because I'm a gay man in Montana. It's very deep. There's a lot of layers here. Okay, so again, just a reminder, folks, we're looking for this magic diamond. The magic diamond. But let's dive straight into our final round of bingo. Let me just diddle and jiggle my balls here for a second till we get them just right. Let's start it off with a G, G55, G55. Again, remember, we're just looking for that magic diamond. Regular bingo wins will not count for this round. Let's balance out that G with a nice I-21. I-2-1. And now, at least for me, the year your body decides to completely give up on you, so you have to buy a whole new set of clothes. That's 40 and 40 and 40. Give me two more numbers and I'll show the picture again to help you like visualize. And hang a hard right to the far right. Not that way, though. Please, God. Keep Missoula weird. But let's do an 075. 075. And an it's I-26. I-26. And again, hey, gentlemen at the bar, if you look behind you, all these numbers are going up on these boards so you can see them very clearly. Also, just a reminder, we're looking for this pattern, not 5 in a row. Wait for it. Wait. This pattern. This is the only pattern we care about. Magic diamonds. Somebody at the bar apparently wanted to watch sports ball, so Mike didn't switch it over. Lord knows we just don't have enough sports ball in this modern American world. No respect for the bingo. I told you, no respect. Let's do it. 62. 062. Watch your language, ma'am. If you shout out, if you say that B word to me, I swear to God. I know who you are and have seen where you sleep. I pray to God upon everything holy your mother will cry when she sees what I've done to you. That's a line from Tommy Boy. I'm not actually a sadist. Let's do a B. B13. Lucky number 13.
52, 50. Better?
We throw, let's not do the 50s. Let's give them the dollar and just do 52. Lovely. That's what I like. Right?
I think you did tell me that, and I forgot. So
That's okay.
you
I mean, barely. And how about an I-23? I-23. By the way, I just realized, like, I do assume you, like, identify as female. Okay. I just suddenly, I just did queer prom last weekend. And I was like, I was like, I keep saying guys. Don't say guys. I keep saying, like, keep saying gals. But
like sirs. I don't know. I know some.
not at that kind of place, but yeah. And let's keep it up in that I with an I-27. I-27. And let me just realize my epic failures in digitality here. Don't judge me. It's a new computer. Give me a chance. I-27. I-27. And let's lean hard to the left here with a B15. B15. Not to beat a dead horse, but I will beat a dying horse, which is how some of you are looking right now after drinks all night. We are just going for this pattern. Check out the screens. Remind yourselves we only care about these patterns on your board. Let's hit that G spot with a G50. G50. And let's do an I-19. I-19. Again, check those boards, check those screens, check yourself before I wreck you. You know who you are. How about a 41 and N41? This is how we started the night. It's great to have it in our final round. It's not cancerous. Thank the Lord, baby Jesus. It's B9. Benign. Jeez Louise. It's a G49. G49. Remember, we only care about rich white people in this country. No, we only care. I should have said rich white man. I'm sorry. We only care about that diamond shape. That diamond shape. Oh, clearly you're new here. Let's do an N. In case you don't want to mooch on that free space, which you kind of have to. No, free space is worthless in this round. How about an N33? N33. Shine bright like a diamond. Let's do an I-25. I-25. Listen, I trust you all. You trust you all. But let's just look at that shape again and relook at your sheets. Remember, we only care about this diamond shape because nothing really matters. Can't remember what song I was trying to do there, but I feel like there's an angsty 90s song about nothing mattering. G57, G57. And golly gee, would Clark Fork Prep be great for any young student here in Missoula? Stay right there in their G row. Remember how to make that diamond. Let's do a G52. G52. It's not all about you, Kyle. Shockingly, for the first time in your filthy, entitled life, it's not about you, Kyle. What's it? It's my nose, man. I'm gonna buy some more pamphlets and shit. And I think I got 6. So that's totally worth me being here to go on a week-long vacation. Let's do a 22 and I-22. I-22. I'm 6'6". This is me meeting up with a guy who's 5'3". It's almost a 69, but it doesn't work out. That's 068. 068, just a little short to make it work. Too much? I feel like it's just enough. Just just abject sounds being like, short guys can't blow me. I mean, God damn it. Let's do an N for you. And then you need the top and the bottom of your N column. Let's give you an N43. N43. And his partner, I hope there's at least a single nerd in here who gets this. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. N42. N42.
What's that one called?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. You're almost nerdy enough to be into it, but then you couldn't pull it out, so then I'm embarrassed.
My brain was pulling.
And let's do an I. It's I'm gonna head to Mexico tomorrow. Let's do an I-30.
Not gonna be here for 2 weeks.
And again, just a reminder, stop, look at your sheet, look at this pattern again. Look at your sheet, look at the pattern on the screens. Just so you know, this is all we care about. Once you fill that up, we should be getting pretty close, actually, folks. Focus right here. Not after, but before. Not after, before. Not F10, but B10. That's not a word. But you know what? Pearls before swine, I tell you. Me being the swine, you guys being beautiful pearls, obviously. Hit up those G's. Remember, you need one down from the top and one up from the bottom on those G's with a G51. G51. And stay right there. Again, one down from the top or one up from the bottom with a G48. G48. And remember, folks, we're just looking for one of those diamonds on one of your 3 sheets. Well, not with that attitude. Kids these days giving up so easy. Back in my day, you were 6 years older than me. All right, let's do a G53. G53. And stay in with them G's with a G58. G58. All right, it's not that I don't trust y'all, but I would love everybody to kind of stop, look at the screen, and imagine that diamond on each of their slots and see if they have everything checked in. Yes, it is. But you're actually playing 6 at a time, so yeah, I totally get it. That's why I'm trying to give you guys time to like catch up and make sure you're hitting everything right now. I've been moving quicker than usual for this last round, so just want to give you some time. Remember, we are just looking for that diamond. Picture it in your mind. You'll need one B, one O, and then 2 of each of the others in a lovely pseudo-angular shape. Let's see if this helps you with a B3. B3. And that is the last time I help you guys. So help me. So help me, I won't help you. Literally, are running out of eyes. How about an I-28? I-28. Got plenty of blue balls, but my red balls are getting low because I'm 42 and it just happens. How about an 067? 067. Now tell me what to do. You're not even my real mom. Shut up, Denise. You're not even my real mom. How about my favorite vitamin B12? B12. Oh, it's magic. Oh, 65. 065. Remember, you only need one B and one O. I'm going to give you 3 O's in a row here. If you don't have your O yet, remember, just that middle one. So sort it out. How about an O72? Everybody need an O72? It should be the middle one of 5. Not an O72 fan? Try an O61. O61. You know what? O61's not a big fan of you either, Jen. And I have to hear about it all the time. Can you guys just get along, for God's sakes? And let's go from that 061 to 071. 071. Again, you only need the third from the bottom or the top in your O line. Listen, I love you guys. I respect you guys. I don't trust you guys at all. So look at the screens. Look at what we're trying to do. Remember which numbers we're looking for. Look back at your sheet. We call it cross-referencing. It's something that fourth graders learn very quickly and that high schoolers would do quite amazingly and complicatedly at the amazing new Clark Fork Prep School. That was a pretty good one, huh? Let's get all up in your G with a G59. G59. Y'all, for reals, I feel like we could do blackouts easier than this. Whoa, no, she's not. Let's keep that down, haircut. Your hair looks beautiful, by the way. That was a bald guy joke, but it is very slicked. And I hope you realize how many whales died to get your hair to just look that skeevy. Let's do an I. Let's do an I-24. I-2-4. Whale blubber hair oil. I-2-4. And yet another 9. There's going to be like 0 9s left. Let's do an I-29. I-2-9. Again, I want to be clear. I'm literally jealous because I've been bald for like 15 years. And I don't look as sexy as your bald buddy down here at the end. He's got like the low, he got like the silver that came in early. God, he's just got it going on. Damn it. I hope he's single and he's fruity. Let's do a lazy Satan. Oh, 66. Oh, 66. Lazy Satan. How about an N? N, 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 N. You need the top and the bottom of your N line with an N39. N39. Guys, please get focused. I'm running out of balls here. Feel like it's a closing time at a German sex club. Barely any balls left. Let's try B6. B6. Too much? No, it's okay. I just make up dumb crap. The first dumb, obnoxious thing. Like closing time with a German sex club, right? I think that's the only word to thank you. Oh, Jesus. Has that been up there the whole time? Oh, crap, you guys. I'm so sorry. Let's do a big number review because I apparently forgot to switch it back over. It's not a lack of sobriety. It's just a new computer. It doesn't quite work as smooth as my other one. So take a moment right now. Hold your little card up to the screen and do a little like, yes, see, now this gal's following directions. She's going to win because she's paying attention. She's paying attention just like students will pay attention at the new Clark Fork Prep because they're engaging teachers with small class sizes will keep them going all day long. Amazing outdoor activities and integrated education in every classroom. They'll pay attention like that girl pays attention to checking her magic diamond bingo. All right, we're going to keep moving here. Remember, we just want that diamond that I apparently left up for like 12 minutes. Thanks for letting me know. Usually the sports ball isn't on, so I can have a confidence monitor. That's what we call it in the biz. But no. Mike really wanted to watch shooty hoops. Is this even official shooty hoops yet? I'll tell you, after that March Madness, I kind of lost my goddamn mind. How about N35? N35. You guys, my ball basket's getting real empty up here. Let's make sure we're paying attention with a G47. G47. Again, you need the second down from the top or the second up from the bottom for those G's. And I'll give you 7 minutes in heaven with a B7. B7. You only need one. I'm going to add on the extra adjectives just because we're here later at night, but a lovely gal who comes down here to bingo. She's, I would guess, in her late 70s, maybe early 80s, said, "Oh, you gotta say, it's dinner for two with a hairy view." That's 069. The hairy was a little much for me. And let me tell you, I'm really into that. But in public, God, Bertha, simmer down. It's 069. And keep it on the far right there with another O. You only need one of them to win. 074. 074. All right, I got two N's for you here, back to back. Two N's. Remember, you need the top of your N line and the or column and the bottom of your N column. Let's start it with an N38. N38. And if you don't like that one that much, again, you need top and bottom of your N column to make that diamond. Let's do an N37. N. No. Sorry, Jen. She got up here. No. Hey, Jen. She got up here first. So she got up here first, so she wins. No. Oh, wait, did you win on two different cards? Oh, I was like, how dare you? All right, we have, let me check this, a B6, an I28, an I24, a N37, an N33, a G58, a G48, and an O72, my friends. That's a good bingo. Yep, sure. No, that's okay. I just need to see. Let me see what you
That
got.
was mine.
Jen got so excited to win, and she lost miserably. Unfortunately, you're just like a decades-long successful business owner here in Missoula, Montana. Your life must be so freaking hard. It's a pop. It's a popular 52 thing. Thank you. Y'all, we got one good bingo and one huge faker just trying to throw off the whole scheme. Y'all, that is going to do us for bingo tonight. Don't forget, we have big bingo. This is our awesome fundraiser for Clark Fork Prep. If you'd like to know more information, get on their newsletter. Amazing new school opening up, coming up this fall. We got some reps up here. You can sign up here. We got some stuff. Otherwise, we'd love to see you tomorrow for big bingo. Average prizes for big bingo is about $300 per round with your $3 buy-in. This place is packed and obnoxious. Or you can come to Trivia Wednesday nights, which is just as obnoxious, but the prizes are quite craptacular. You're just here to have some fun and learn some biz. I will be back mid-May. I'm like a little Mayflower. April showers will bring me back, but we'll check all y'all here soon. Thank you so much again. If you'd like any more information about Clark Fork Prep or like to just throw some bucks in to help students have an amazing low class size teacher focused education, you can throw some dollars into the donation bin up here. Thank y'all so much. Check out, we got live bands this Friday. There's all sorts of crap. I don't know. Google it. Longest wait for a win of all time, and Jake claims it. Just when you're trying to tell me that you're listening to Definitely didn't have 54. I almost think it'd be really fun if you did. No, we did not. That's one of our empty slots. I would really love it. It was like, no, didn't. It was like the third number.
Sorry, my language was swallowed. We're gonna clap.
Pardon me, Miss Walworth.
We're gonna clap. Okay.
Pardon me, Ms. Walworth. We do it. So we do it here every Tuesday, and like I say, usually every space is packed, and like average round's about $300. Yeah, all kind of. Otherwise, I'm a trivia guy at heart. So I do trivia here on Wednesdays and then Thursdays at Western Cider. So that's more of my official style. But I always kind of have a theme for like there's only 4 rounds, so each round kind of has a theme, but generally I'll be honest, I try to keep it pretty much general knowledge. So even if I'm like it's like all about something great, but then each one will be like it might be like if it's all about animals, one of the questions might be like the drummer character from like the Muppets, who's named Animal, right? But also then like what's the tallest like biggest ungulate that doesn't have vocal cords, and that's like a giraffe, and like so I'll try to mix it. I try to make everything as common knowledge as possible under loose themes. So come down on a Wednesday. I won't be here for a bit, but I wrote all the questions. And this nerdy nerd named Zach had come down. Yeah, so tonight was just kind of our special night, but yeah, bonus bingo. So yeah, come back down tomorrow and things can get a little rowdy. Also, what I've found is because there's not a lot of open seats necessarily, people start forming up like little families, like family style. No, but here's the fun is that you're just like, hey, do you guys mind if I sit here? Because at trivia, for example, it's a team talking about their answers. But at bingo, it's not like you can't sit with me.
Don't talk.
Right, but here we try to keep it a little calm. So you have the numbers up, and usually the numbers are on all the TVs. And well, you can kind of sit and chat with folks, and everybody's pretty cool.
I'm gone, right?
I'm gone.
Yeah. So
I'll be talking, but no, there is bingo though. I just won't be running it. But he also he keeps winning like Missoula's best stand-up comedian for the last like 4 years. So he is an asshole. Yeah. So I don't know how he does it because I've never seen him do it because he only fills in for me. His name's Zach Jarvis. He's from Great Falls, which frankly just gives you a lot to be sad / funny about. If you've ever been over there, you know.
The jokester.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, come back and see us, but I'll be back May 2nd. So we'll be back and everything will be running smooth for a hot minute there. Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
Okay,
Yes,
for you.
great. Thank you.
Okay.
I think I don't know if the bars intend to pay me or not. So maybe I need to talk to Jim.
Okay. Is it I couldn't remember
Because
how much it was.
Well, it's more than that. Let me talk to Jen, see if she's covering her. I'm not sure if she
But I'm
is.
ready for this.
Because I'll be very, very honest. I need to get on a plane in about 4 hours, and I have so much to do.
Yeah.
And so this was kind of like the night I definitely wouldn't come down to just for a fun night. But that being said, I do want to support you guys in general, as long as you support me.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's
But
what
as a public school kid, I'm like, these prep kids think they're so fancy. Because I grew up so
Yeah.
I grew up so canned milk powdered meat pork or canned meat powdered milk, I should say that.
I'm asking for your contact information so that if
Yes.
we do have
It's great. So it's first name is REID.
I got that.
Okay.
Spell your name. I got that.
And the last name is REI.
MERS.
Okay, cool. Because most people spell it wrong. Phone number is area code 971. I swear I was born and raised in Missoula. It's a very long story about why it's 971.
My husband has an Oregon one because I'm not very interested.
I just did everything I ever wanted a cell phone until I was on tour with the Children's Theater, traveling to a different town every week. And I was like, back in the early aughts, and I was like, oh, I can't contact anybody. They can't contact me. So fourth week of tour, we stopped through Portland, and I was like, give me flip phone now, please. And then it seems silly to change it, even though now I know a lot of people just change it to be 406.
No.
No, they're new to the state. They're like, I'll change it. I'm like, we're fourth generation Montana. I got 5 generations of my family living here. I do, but
Okay,
people still check.
971, then what?
645. I apologize. 3058.
Got it.
And the email, which is probably usual, it depends on what's going on, but as just first name dot last name at Gmail. So read.rivers@gmail.com. But no, I used to work with Spark, which I know works with the public schools for years. I toured with MST. I started an education, like a theater education nonprofit out in Glasgow, and took it out to all those like sad, dumpy, wonderful, beautiful schools out there where they were like, can you teach our Native American studies in through because I was like, I will write grants, bring myself in, I will teach anything you need taught through theater. And it was on reservations with Native students and Native teachers. And they were asking me, white boy from Missoula, to teach our Native American studies. And I was like, okay. So
That's a lot of pressure.
I learned Plains Native Sign Language very quick.
Wow.
And we split all the classes into the different tribes of Montana. If they were part of a confederacy, they could work together on projects. But like Rocky Boy just had to just be Rocky Boy. Sorry, Rocky Boy. And we learned all the stuff that they had to tell traditional stories. I tell them traditional Native American stories, and then they had to make up their own version of like why the crow is black or like why spring comes every year. But they had to use as many like sign pieces to it as possible. So like in the middle of the day, like this bighorn sheep came
Right.
down and met like a angry bear, which is actually bear angry. And like I was just like, okay, refreshing. So
Imagine like an
Sorry.
explorations lab.
I don't feel like I'm just ranting at you, but yes.
I gotta go.
Oh, you're good. Don't look. I just want to make sure. No, we're sorting it all out. It's all okay.
100, I think, but I'd like.
100's usually what we do, and then we usually get a chunk in tips. But we got some tips tonight, and I'm happy to help you guys out. You guys got a hundo in your thing, though. That's exciting.
So if you want to get on payroll,
Yeah, guys, see you tomorrow. For some reason this year, I had to pay like $3,700 in taxes, which I've never had to do in my life, and I've always had a scam in this stuff. And I think it's just I used to work under the table, and now nobody really does that, so everybody reports everything, and so I'm like, oh yeah.
and you're fucking out.
And then as an independent contractor, I have to pay like a 27% tax on everything I make. So my little like $100 for this is actually like 73
Right.
in the real. And this $100 luckily goes straight in my pocket, but every week.
Yeah.
Which like you're like, that seems to cover his costs. I'm like, I didn't realize that I had to pay like almost a quarter of it back in taxes. Really?
Thing is, so if you want to, you shoot Jenna or Mike and I an email.
I'll be very honest. I leave for Mexico at 4 a.m. tomorrow, and I've not packed or anything, so I will definitely not be able to end this until I get back. But yeah, that might be the answer. I don't know. But then I don't know if I'm actually taking home enough to actually cover my bills. Because so many of my jobs work just like this, where it's just like I get straight cash, I use it for stuff, and then at the end of the year, usually it balances out. But this year was just brute loss.
So, do you want to do another one?
Sure.
Is this their money here?
Oh yeah. Oh. You guys, this is your.
Let's go to Mexico.
I'm going to Mexico tomorrow. You guys want to come? Vallarta and Guadalajara. I love people who are practicing sailing. I'm taking two friends that have never been out of the country and do not speak Spanish. We're sailing sailitos. We're coming off. Coming back down for 2 nights. We are going to their version of Rocky Horse that produces Direct Rocky Horse. And everybody all the no, I was sure thinking. But everybody I'm traveling with has also been in our movie production. So we're all wearing our different t-shirts from different years from 2009 all the way up till recent. And we're going to go there and just sit in the second row and I'm probably mostly empty house and just scream crap back at them. And I was like, oh, what else? The dates are like New Plus. Yeah, never hit Guadalajara for like 5 years. I think there, and they say throughout everywhere in the world except for the U.S., which actually made Thanksgiving late today and started it, and plus the world has the day off. So we're gonna be down there since you take a second around and then most probably it was the steel strikes were I think it was steel and textile strikes in Chicago. I think those probably like I used to run history of downtown Missouri. Yeah, well, you should have come with me because I bring in here and show you the market and get you free 6 of beers. How much it did. So it's really nice. 140. And I suffer because I didn't have to stay. Maybe you can hang on as question. And I think $1,000. If you're not into it, it's so African. That's all I'm search. Was she just like reading a script? I'm not gonna tell like I have all the first look, and I think you should understand the small stories. I don't want to hear just like dates and facts. Just so listen, they were run across the street like blew up people's apartments, like got stabbed in prison and strangled the woman who stabbed her. Days after being stabbed in the hospital, like school things. I don't think I need to know that this building it's 1917, but right next to it's 1918. And you can't tell the difference. But isn't that interesting? I'm like, not really. Well, then I'll point out some really great architecture stuff. But you guys, thank you. I think you know, I think so too. And I think maybe I mean, oh poop. I don't know if you can heavily advertise. I don't know what it is, but like building up a crew to come there.
We're not gonna be competing. I mean, there is a Tuesday break comes down. I decided,
But also, I know a certain gal who knows a certain set of owners, and if we wanted to have the same kind of thing happen on a Tuesday, I think they'd be okay. We might just be able to do like $50 off the top of each pot goes to you all, and then we just do it otherwise, like something much simpler than percentages. Because when we're up at like 280 to 340 for pots, like I think anybody cares if $20 or $50 or something goes to somewhere else. And that would be that kind of full crowd down here then too, to maybe give a little bit of love. But if that happens, y'all need to fill a middle section maybe and like, why do we need this school and what awesome things are we offering? Because I will tell you, at least for me and a lot of like educators I've kind of known that worked around the country, the word prep means preppy, and it means highfalutin and nose in the air and way too fancy for Missoula, which I fully understand from a pedagogical level is not the situation, but it does have like a certain thing. So maybe that's a really fun opportunity to come in and maybe change some of the hippy dippy folks' minds or let me know how it goes because I'm all
rather than like wouldn't say that like kids really don't want to do it. Keeping in our name like
we were actively like shifting and focusing forward on your progression as a student in education. And preparatory is that word. That is the standard term. But I will say, like, around here in Montucky, you tell me prep, and I'm like, oh, you too good for our awesome public school. My mom done taught it. Hell, I come from 5 generations of like local teachers in Montana, from like Prairie Home Companion crap with great grandma back in the days. Yeah. I mean, I think our school's pretty good. Yours was designed like a prison, so it's a nightmare. But all the other schools are fine. Sorry, that's just I went to seventh grade to make fun of me for mixing. It's kind of like when everybody makes fun of Butte. I make fun of Butte all the time, but if somebody from out of state or out of the area does, I'm like, don't talk about my slutty sister that way. I could talk trash, but how dare you? But no, I've developed a lot of week-long theatrical programs based on science, math, which is way easier to up the internet too. Or I've connected with like kinesthetic, like we kind of start with some basic movement stuff. We move into like clowning, which I know sounds dumb, but it's actually awesome. And then kind of move into mime, and we learn like a whole different way to learn like appreciate nonverbal communication. Like if you end up with a lot of like slightly neurodivergent kids, sometimes that can be an amazing opportunity to be like, look in the mirror and make your face look happy, whether you're happy or not. And it makes you just be able to recognize it in other people, but also it just helps. I don't. Again, I've been started in theater when I was 5, so there have been 37 years. And I've been teaching since I was 17, like 20, just smaller. Again, we were joking the other, it was just a year or two ago. Oh, yes, thank you. Somebody's like, how many kids have you taught? I was like, I don't know. They're like, we don't have much going on. Let's figure it out. We're stuck at airport. We got up to about 14,000 kids in 37 states and 11 foreign countries. All like theater focused, something or other kind of education. So I'm just saying I'm a great resource should you need me. And looking at your tuition, you can afford me, no problem. I'm cheap. I know. But with that being said, I'd love to help out, Jen.
thank you.
Have a good night, guys.
But
Except I have a whole thing. That's it. I don't want it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let the boy out real quick. I'll be right back. Actually, no pressure. If no, it's a fantastic answer. But in my head, no. I mean, the worst ever gonna get less to love on him because he's a dick. But he's probably a dick. He's my short, black, hairy dick.
I've been in the car several times and never saw in. But that was not real version. Yeah, some people. But this is this was for like party slash, right? So, I don't know. It's that's like a sheepdog mix. I don't think that's a data. It is. I would. I would. I have a black lab. I love black dogs.
Right? Well, here we go. We got a golden doodle, a black golden doodle for free,
Very cool.
right?
Yeah, no, that one's an addition. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I also don't like that it basically eliminates like all the like unique personalities. Dogs. Yeah. What's this nothing for you? You know. Have I showed you pictures of my sweet angel? They pull out like sap on a tree. I'll show you pictures.
I'm like, I've got plenty to show you.
Mine or yours? Oh, he doesn't have pants. Thank you for his house. No, no. You can pull like dreads are he has the wavy knot earlier. And it means he doesn't really dread it. He's just got shit that went like this. Like he comb him out this huge popcorn. It's like that makes things so soon out. Fortunately though, he was rolling this game. Not amazing. Putting on eye. Just like oh. And this is yeah, this sounds interesting. Here's the thing, like if you're just gonna wait for him, he won't help me growing up. He's like, yes, you think just get him once. Come sit on that. Sit down. Sit down. This is one number. So this is. You're shaving off like right there. And then. Just I was so like this little just was here like that big, you know. Yeah, just like suck the life out. I'd like to call it it's Tony Braxton. This 1997 Tony Braxton. It's full of grass because we just before we came here, we went all around. So he's not aggressive unless if another dog comes up to like play hard at all. He's just like so come over. I hope nobody comes to my face, my neck, like I'm laying on the ground. He hopes it. I'm pushing it hard. It's a stick and he's like dragging it slowly down his back. And it's like look, he comes and grabs it. Yeah, that's only thing. This is the longest I've been one. It's so the next dog. PDR, and after quality. With some friends who just have never traveled. Like, remember all these crazy trips again? And baby, and somewhere like, we go to Mexico first. See how good the language there is? I culture that it's supposed to like PDRs. Talking about culture.
Okay, cool. Anyway, then.
It's been so crazy. They're climbing with everything. But she just learned six. Well, I'm in it 4 months, you guys. Come on now. It's for him. I forgot to give him the food stuff, so he just has to do stuff this long.
Emily, I've got your next thing for you. Oh, I know. Oh, really? Oh, he just. Just.
Yeah, she's.
But with those stories. Okay, so that's a student. Oh, yeah, that's what scared. Disgusting. Emily? And I were just flipping chairs.
Right.
So, if you want to make sure you're not going to take it away, you probably click. Just does. Just doesn't let us like. Now let's push back here close. Just that. Still. The only problem I've ever seen in Walmart is just something that is pretty robotic and eventually the least on. It's Golden's. It's like balance that out. I hope the Golden good because the Golden one with his personality. His personality is so. Have you seen Best in Show? That's good. Slave. Stick it on. Stick it on. They're worried about being lost. There's this behavior. I don't know if they shine. Okay. It's the guy they love. They lose a busy beat. He tries to replace it. The guy's like, well, this looks like better. She's like, this is a bear. This is a bear in a bee costume. And he's like, well, it's a. Well, they do. They have like that. Lost Jeremy. Well, when he last night, I tried to, or yesterday, tried to tap out for a bit, went to the big dog park at one point between the Berkeley and Hamilton, said, we're doing great. And then all of a sudden I look over and he's gone. Back down. Once he's wet, you might as well just let it. So, but then when I do those, I realize that that shit in the river has got a little slow, it's interesting, and then it's so sandy right there. So on the way home, I stopped and I breathed in the crystal clear rattlesnake free and give him a good rinse and then he could jump straight in onto rocks, you know, damage bath and dump the car. I still woke up with a bed sand this morning. Had to leave. But it's so high, right? It's the point where he comes to jump all the way in and when he rinse out like this. I couldn't even wade into it, and I'm like 6 months. I think I just spent a lot. Golden ball.
Golden Honor. She can still like she is she's actually
Loves the water, but especially on his hair on her. That has to be literally what a drag. I think it helps it float though too, so it's fully wet. Lots of air stuck inside. He does get float up, but I see him so long we go, it's about 6 cents over the water.
taking on water. Taking on water.
And he doesn't care at all. He loves every second of it.
Thank you so much for tonight.
Oh no, I'm more than happy to. And I think this kind of stuff, like I got
Okay.
something, I think. It's fine. I talked to Mike,